Hello again and welcome to another one of my videos. Today I'm looking at this model from Roco. It's number 44311B. It's an intermodal wagon with a trailer load. And I got this second hand, so let's see what we've got here. So it's packaged in the usual Roco packaging. It's got a cardboard sleeve with a polystyrene tray. It's had a few knocks here at the side, and at this end it says 44311B. And here it tells you that it's HO scale, and it has a picture of the wagon here, but you can't really make it out. The box is not too bad. Let's open it up and see what's inside. So it just slides off as normal. And inside, well, we've got a lot going on here. There's lots of bits and pieces. We'll have to try and get this out without breaking any of it. Let's start at the side here. We've got a bag full of extra parts. So this looks like a bag of railings and various other little pieces that can go onto the wagon, brake wheels and things like that. It's interesting to see that this hasn't ever been fitted. The sellotape has started to go yellow as well, which indicates how old this model is. I'll put them to one side and have a look at what else we've got in the tray. There's another bag of parts here. I'm not sure what these parts are. Perhaps these instructions will tell us where all these little bits and pieces go. And wow, this is quite a model. It's got lots of stuff to put onto it. So this looks like it's got some transfers perhaps that need to go onto the trailer. Also, it's showing you here where it's got transfers and bits and pieces which go onto the wagon. And on the other side, you can see all the extras as well. This is quite an extensive model. It'll keep you busy. So I'll put the instructions aside and we'll have a look at them and see what the model is like straight out the box. So I've managed to get it out in one piece. And I've noticed as well in the bottom of the box, there is a transfer sheet which had got stuck to the tray there, but this does say trailer on it. Not sure how these transfers are going to fare because they are probably quite old now. So on to the wagon. So this has got a very bright trailer on it. It says Kuhne and Nagel. So we've got some problems here at the front. This is probably being caused in transit. We'll see if I can resolve that, but we'll pull the trailer off the wagon for the time being and we'll have a look at this first. So this is a metal moulding, and it is very detailed. It's got a lot of graphics down the side and it has the number here. It's 4753336-1, I think it is, but it's so small you can just see it on the video. To the naked eye it's actually quite difficult to read. So underneath, the trucks are fitted on, they're plastic and they have quite free running wheels as well. It has cantilever couplings, but it helps it get round the corners. And on the top of the deck, you've got some parts moulded in here. I guess these are brake tanks and the well for the trailer to go into. And at this end, you can see tanks as well. So this is quite a detailed model. So let's have a look at the trailer now. So when I took this off, this part here at the front did come away from the wagon. I guess it just pushes in there. Let's see if we can fit this back onto the wagon. So that's a push fit into the metal moulding there, so that's fitted back in. We can put that back down and have a look at the trailer again. So this is a nice little detailed model. At this end it's got some, so it has a movable crash barrier at this end. I guess when it's not in the wagon this crash barrier will be down, but when it is it'll fold up. And it's got quite free running wheels. There's quite a lot of detail on it. There's even the brand of the tyres, and it says made in Austria by Roco here. And this is where it fits into the wagon, so it's secured. At this end it's got a few bits and pieces in the moulding and quite a good representation of the tarpaulin cover in the darker blue colour. And on the roof as well it's got some nice moulding along here to make it look like a tarpaulin. Although I think they've missed out on the top part here, which is recessed and is just smooth. But it kind of spoils the effect a little bit. At the other end of the trailer, it's got some colour printed on here, a good representation of the doors as well. But you can see that the door frame goes up underneath this tarpaulin, the tarpaulin goes over it, so I think that's maybe a compromise in the moulding there. So you can slide these apart and have a look inside. So it's got a representation of a floor here, but it does have a moulding stud right in the middle of it. I don't think it's meant to be shown like this. It's probably more likely to be fitted with the cover over it, but that just slides up and down. So it fits quite easily into the well of the wagon here, and this stud fits up into the trailer with a bit of a click, and then it's quite secure in here, so it won't fall off when it's running along the track. You can see that the landing gear here is quite close to the bottom of the wagon, but I don't think it'll cause any problems when it's running. So let's put this on the scales and see how much it weighs. So together this wagon and trailer weighs 98 grams. So overall, this is a great looking wagon. It being made of metal makes it quite heavy, which is great for keeping it on the rails. The trailer is quite detailed for a load. Together they make quite an attractive model to be on your layout. If you can get more than one of these, it would look fantastic in a train. If you're modelling intermodal modern railways, then this would be ideal for adding onto that layout. So I would recommend this. I certainly like all the extra parts you can put onto this wagon if you want to. So you've got a number of different options. It's a nice little modelling project and it'll be a nice little wagon, so I definitely would recommend this. So I'll put this on the turntable so you can see all the way around it. In the meantime, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to enjoy more videos like that, but that's it for today, so I'll see you on the next video.